Good to see you once more, my fine pupil. I see from my records that you're just now due to learn a spell more powerful than any you've learned thus far. First, though, you'll need to build a device capable of harnessing the power of the Storm Lord. The device is called the Oscillation Overthruster. It can pierce the veil of reality and invoke a Storm Lord for you to bargain with. First, we'll start with the raw materials. That's the easy part. I need you to go to Marleybone and collect component parts from gearheads.
From the ground after your duel.
Ringer, but they'll still work. Wonderful work. Now that we've got the component parts, the next step is to assemble the Oscillation Overthruster. We need but don't fret. He lives on Triton Avenue and works at the Storm Mill. I haven't spoken to him in a while, but he'll undoubtedly have the pattern well...
Welcome to my shop. How can I help you today? Pitter Daybreeze? I'm afraid that I cannot be of much assistance in that matter. Mr. Daybreeze only worked in my shop for a brief time. He found that the desert climate... I suspect he met his fate in Dragonspire. He found a nice tower amongst the ruins, but once the Dragon Titan's army ventured into that place, if you seek any of his papers, you will find them amongst the ruins of Dragonspire. Your best hope is to check the Athenium and ask Milo's bookworm there where Pitter's workshop is to be found.
Greetings, young wizard. It's a banner day. Peter Daybreeze, I believe, is settled upon the labyrinth as his optimal destination. I'd search there. That's your best chance of finding what you're after.
His end. Perhaps if you searched around in some of the rubble? You found it. The pattern that will turn the pile of component parts into an oscillation overthruster.
Gadzooks! You found the pattern! I knew you could do it! Let's get to work now. Let's take those component parts and the pattern you've recovered and see how it all fits together.
You and the professor worked for a while trying to assemble the oscillation overthruster, but you aren't able to get it to work.
Oh, it's no use. My primitive intellect just doesn't understand alloys and compositions and things with molecular structures. We need an expert. Perhaps a Homer Sunblade can help us in this matter. He's an expert on things electrical.
You again? Did you have any luck finding Pitter Daybreeze? He was an odd duck, that one, but he was a genius of some sort. You've got one of his patterns, and the component parts to go along with it? An oscillation overthruster? I think I can help you with that.
So Homer works with the component parts, muttering to himself. The Framostat goes here, the whirligig locks into place, and the Gizmit latches over the two of them. In short work, he has assembled your oscillation over...
There you go! It should work like a charm. I've even powered it up for you to use. Be careful where you discharge that thing.
There we go! So Homer does good work, eh? Now that we've a fully charged oscillation overthruster, it's time for you to activate it and bridge the wall between the planes of existence. This will create a portal through which you'll be able to contact your Storm Titan and learn how to summon one. I'm sure it will be perfectly safe, but just to be sure, please take that thing as far away from my classroom as possible. I'd recommend the Four Falls Mill statue on Triton Avenue, near the Storm Mill. It seems as good a place as any. Try the little park close to the Triton statue. If anything goes wrong, the Storm Mill should be able to attract any stray lightning bolts.
You get to the right place and activate the oscillation overthruster. It's charged and makes a high-pitched whine and starts giving off electric sparks.
I'm here, and the storm has come with me. Who, little wizard? You show courage summoning me to this place, and your devotion to storm magic has convinced me to serve you. You may call upon me when in great need.
The storm fades. You see that the oscillation overthruster is scorched and damaged beyond use now, having served its purpose.
Good news, then? Excellent! The Storm Lord will certainly be on the lookout for your call. Here's the spell to get his attention whenever you need him.